was ready to surrender my heart to you, only you. These lights all around me keep blinding my eyes from you and the truth. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me why. I know, no, you won't save my life, save my life. Baby, keep on your making the waves. You and I will never be saved, be saved. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down, will you save me or burn me down? I was ready to surrender my heart to you, only you. These lights all around me keep blinding my eyes from you and the truth. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me why. I know, no, you won't save my life, save my life. Baby, keep on your making the waves. You and I will never be saved, be saved. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down, will you save me or burn me down?
Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is collection selection Saturday and we are going to select the pencils from the cauldron as well as the pages for the 2 weeks with Kerby event that we are doing starting on Monday. Wicca! Hello! It's so good to see you. I have missed you, my dear. Hello, Yana. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Calamity. I did finish the Happy Birthday Bunnies, so that one is completed. I did make a mess because I can't seem to keep my hand out of gel pen. So, you know, hello, B. Happy Easter and happy Easter, everyone. I know tomorrow is Easter. So, of course, I hope you all have a wonderful day tomorrow. And for all of you that are celebrating it today, happy Easter today, because some people are already on Sunday. I am not. I'm not ready for Sunday. So, the happy birthday bunnies are all finished up. So that is the first one of Asian April, all finished. Ah, I miss you so much. Hello, Susan. Happy Easter and good morning. I hope you are not working today. You actually get to, not be lurking and working. So we have 3 of Kerby's books here. I do have 4 Kerby books. The 4th one I am using for Try It Tuesday. So there will be 4 different Kerbys selected, one of which will definitely be done. However, it won't be done on a live stream. It will be done on the Try It Tuesdays. So we have to choose from World Within Worlds, Mythic World, and Fragile World. I have spiral bound these and I have made a mess of them, so I apologize if pages start falling out. Oh, have to run to the, well, see, he's still running around, Susan. Take some time. Thank you. Hello, Emily. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I am not going to make you guys choose the page. I am not going to choose the page myself. I am going to use my wonderful, app. This is the Buddy Color app, and I have gone through and made sure all the pages that I've already colored have been checked off so that we don't end up choosing one I've already colored. Thank you, Yana. I appreciate that. Yes, Bella has arrived and she's been away for too long. Hello, Dawn. Welcome. So, we've got those all set up here. I'm going to let some people come in and we're going to use the app to choose. So the first one is Worlds Within Worlds here. And I think it's the only one that I've actually colored anything out of. Yes, I'm lucky you're awake. I missed you. Hello, Jen. Jen, 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 Jen. Jen, 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 Jen. You missed all the evilness of the moderators, Wicca. The mods went all crazy and we did an April Fool's joke. Yes, night shift. Oh. Still, we miss you. Everybody misses you. All right. Yeah, you miss all the good stuff. You ordered Worlds Within Worlds yesterday? Awesome. Hello, Amy. Absolutely. Lurk away. Kill all the dragons. And Renee says, yeah, okay. Hello, Kathleen. Nice. You say that word one more time, and you're going to get timed out. Just pre-warning you, Miss Jen. Just saying. All right, so we're going to start with World Within Worlds. So let's grab our little app here and make it go back there. And then we're going to hit this. And we're going to hit random page and let's see what page it picks. So it has picked page 70. So let's see which page is page 70. So it has picked the candle page. So that is the page in this one that we will be doing. I need a sticky note. So we're going to put a sticky note in here. So this is the one out of this book. I like this app. I don't have to pick things. All right, now we're going to choose Mythic World. This one here. Yes, I numbered all the pages, so I'm really good. All right, so the next one is Mythic World. And we're going to go in here and we're going to do random page. And it has chosen page 52, if everybody can see that. So let's find 52. And 52 is a 2-page spread. So this one might be interesting to do. Hopefully we will have time to do the whole thing. But we will give it our best try, that's for sure. So 52 is the next choice out of this book. And this is the Mythic Worlds. And I'm just going to put a bookmark in here so that I know what page. So there we have Mythic Worlds and Worlds Within Worlds chosen. And the next one, of course, is Fragile World. I think this is the only one that I've actually done a lot of pages in. Maybe? I'm not sure. So we've got Fragile World. We're going to go into our app. We're going to pull up Fragile World. We're going to go in here, go to random page, and we're going to let it do its thing. So page 85. Aw. So this is the page that it chose for 85. So it's the, oh shoot, now I can't remember. The brain just decided, nope, I'm not going to tell you what those are. And I know what they are. Tasmanian Devils, duh. I am using the Buddy Color app that Amy showed me and has enabled me to put on my phone and use. So this is the other one that we're going to choose from for next week's coloring. So that was quick and easy. We've got all 3 pages chosen from the Kerby books for our Kerby coloring for the 2 weeks of Kerby. Hello, Tracy. Happy Easter. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Tasmanian Devils, yes. So we have those chosen. And however, I am going to make you guys choose which one we start with. So we're going to grab our pencils. Let's see what pencils we get out of the cauldron. The cauldron of color. The cauldron of the collection. All right. Wicca, currently there is a colorathon going on starting on the 10th called 2 Weeks with Kerby. It's being hosted by Shannon Chopin. Her original name was Shannon Chopin Hayes. It is now Color and Craft with Janny Blue. And she is putting on the color-a-thon with 20 different streamers all streaming. All right, so who's ready? Who's ready to get the pencils out? Which one are we going to grab? All right. All right, so nope, we just want one, not two. So we've got our pencils. Let's see what kind of pencils we're going to be using. Ooh. Really? I did not plan that at all, I promise. So the first pencils that we're going to use for the coloring is the Phoenix Color 100s. As you may remember, we just finished using the Phoenix Color Filinio, which are the 72 set. The Phoenix Color 100 are the prettiest pencils in the world, and we will be using those. And I honestly did not plan that. That was just sheer luck there. Awesome. So the Filinio is what we used last week, and we're going to use their big sister this week. And we're going to be using the prettiest pencils in the world. Hold on a sec while I get them down. Also a Phoenix Color product. Oy. And it is a box set. And I'm going to pull the swatch chart. I'm going to drop all my colored pages on the floor. All right. And the big book of swatches. Hello, Emmy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's completely luck. That's exactly it. Because, yeah, I did not plan that at all. The big book of swatches. SPQRS. That's this way. And there we have our Phoenix Color 100s right here. That one actually really surprised me. It's always good when I get to be surprised. Oy. All right, so these are the Phoenix Color colored pencils. Each box has their own set of pencils. There's 5 boxes in the set. And they are named, however, they are named in Japanese and or Chinese, one or the other. They are Asian named on the barrels. So I have had somebody go through and translate them for me. They have also got their own translation as well that is available. However, it is not per set. It is in color order as per their regular swatch. So I'll show you that. So here is their color order or their translation. And like I said, it's in color order, not in set order. So you have to go through and look at the Chinese word and find that on your pencils and put them together. I am trying to put a swatch together that has all this information on it. However, I have to figure out how to type in Japanese or Chinese. I have to figure out how to get this wording in there so that you guys can find the pencils quite easily. But it's a very nice set. I did do a giveaway of this set for my 2,500 subscriber giveaway. And of course, Miss Jen won that. And so, yeah, both sets that I gave away for my 2,500 subscriber giveaway have been chosen in a row. It's awesome. It's rigged. It was the luck of the draw. I did not rig it. You are a troublemaker, Miss Jen. Do not cause trouble. If you're going to cause trouble, Miss Jen, I'm going to put you back in the corner. They are pretty. Yes, you did miss the celebration, dear. All right, so we've got the pencils, we've got the books. Who says we get to start coloring? So let's start a poll. Hold on a sec. I forgot to bring up the chat, so I have the chat on my broadcaster, but I can't put a poll on the broadcaster chat. I don't know why. So I'm just going to drop out of the chat. Pop out. There we go. All right. No, you get to get put in the corner. I didn't say what corner and whether or not you would have some sort of hug me jacket on. Don't start trouble with me. Where to start? Because we all know that I love my polls. So we're going to put Mythic World. We're going to do Worlds Within Worlds. Let's learn how to spell, Renee. And we're going to add an option and do a Fragile World. All right. So those are the choices that we have. For the start of our Kerby, 2 weeks with Kerby. Like I said, the link for the schedule for 2 weeks with Kerby is listed below the video. So of course, make sure that you check out the schedule, hit the like and subscribe button to anybody that you enjoyed watching. And of course, have fun with it. Pick your own Kerby pages, come and hang out. Your vote matters, exactly. And for all of you that have been following along, I did finally finish Felissimo Friday. There will be no more Felissimo Fridays. So I did get through all 25 sets of Felissimo colored pencils. And there will be no more Felissimo Fridays. So that is one more change that is happening with the channel because, yeah, I don't have any more pencils to swatch. I'm running out, people. I'm running out. I'm telling you. So we've got 9 votes. So let's get our votes in there. Mythic World, Worlds Within Worlds, or Fragile World. Hello, Jamie. Hello, hello, hello. I have missed you. Good to see you in chat. And hello, Nightbot. Of course. because I forgot to say hello to Nightbot, and he gets cranky if I don't. And I'm only on my second cup of coffee as well, Wicca. You missed the hugs. Aw. Good morning, Alex. Well, if you want to continue, I can put you in the corner with the Hug Me jacket on. Just saying. Oh, you are perfectly fine, dear. We're just talking about whether or not we should put Jen in the corner with the Hug Me jacket on. Yay! I hope she is doing well. I am so happy to hear that, Jamie. That's awesome. That is absolutely wonderful news. Absolutely. So everybody get your votes in. Where to start? Mythic World, Worlds Within Worlds, or Fragile World? We've already picked the pages with our app, so we just need to pick the book. And figure out where to start. We also picked our pencils. We are using the Phoenix Color 100s. Yeah, that's what you meant, huh? I don't think so. Nice try, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope she does okay. If you don't feel that she was ready, then that might not be a good thing. Wicca, another thing that you may have noticed is that I no longer have the memberships on the channel. I did switch those over to Patreon. And with that information, I want to let everybody know in celebration of my birthday, everybody in May that is a part of the Patreon will get May free. So if you join Patreon today, you will get a refund in May on your normal um, withdraw date. So Patreon is a monthly subscription, and I can go in and um, refund a month. So, oh, that is not good at all. That's horrible. Hello, Bonnie. Yes, there is a link to Patreon. All you have to do is hit exclamation point Patreon, and it should bring up a link. If not, there is a link below the video. Let's see. There you go. Okay, so it decided not to put a link. But if you just search for My Coloring Corner with Renee on Patreon, you should be able to find it. All right, so I'm going to call the poll. We've got 18 votes in. Let's see, where do we start? Where do we start? Ooh, who's ready? Yes, you are on the. You have viewed my Patreon account. However, you have not become a Patreon member, Dawn. I have seen that you hit the like button on it, but you did not become a member, just so you know. Which is fine, absolutely. All right, so we're going to hit the end of the poll here. And Worlds Within Worlds has won the first poll. So that is going to be the first one that we start off on. So let's grab our page from that. I'm just going to look for the... Where did I put... Okay, I know I put the thing in here. Hold on a sec. I gotta find the... There it is. So we're going to do the candle page. the candle library type buildings. Um, just trying to think of the best way to do these. So we've got some camels. So let's do them with the architecture here. Absolutely, Emmy. No problem at all. Hello, Kenny. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, yes, always need more coffee. Yeah, it is a very cool page. So that's the page we're going to start off on. There's another thing that I was going to mention as well is, as you all know, April is my birth month. And I will be doing, closer to my birthday, I will be doing a birthday stream. However, it won't be on one of my normal stream days. So I will have to go through and see who all is streaming with the Kerby event and see if I can sneak a stream in, a short stream in during that time. Hello, Diane. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad everybody's got their Kerby books and all their pages picked. And hello, Bob, as well. I forgot to say hi to Bob. My husband just walked out of the bedroom and looked at me very strange because his name is Bob too. It's like, but I just came out. That's actually really funny. All right. So we're going to be starting this page with the Way of the Sky and Earth box, which is this one, I do believe. Yep. And I saw Bob's picture, and he did awesome. Just saying. You did awesome too, but Bob did awesome as well. I love both of them. You guys did so well, so good. All right, so I've got this one here is the box that we're going to start off with. And of course, these pencils scare me to sharpen, but that's okay. We'll live. Yes, the Bobs are multiplying and taking over the world. Yes. All right, so I'm going to switch you on over to the close-up camera. And we're going to start. Let's get started on this one here. I'm going to use, I think, this color here. And I think my colors are out of order, just saying. So I have no idea what the color is. I think it's silk black, but I didn't put my colors in the right order. But that's okay. So I'm using this one here, which is a brown color. And there's the emblem on it if you have these and want to use them. So I'm going through and I'm just filling in some of the shadowy areas. Hello, Mona. That's awesome, and you did beautifully with it. I've really enjoyed seeing all of the pictures that you have colored, Bob. You've done a really good job. Even if you are just starting out, you're doing fantastic. And the page that you drew is just mind-blowing. It's completely awesome. And I really appreciate you letting us see it and color it. All right, so I'm just going through it and I'm just filling in the shadowy areas with this brown. Well, that seems like a good Easter present. A good night's sleep, always a good Easter present. I think that's a fantastic present. Ensuring you get a good night's sleep is always a wonderful present. All right, so as I'm getting closer to the ground where the rocks are coming up into the building, I'm going further in and not going too much into the pillars, just the rock behind the pillars. And these pillars here, I guess, because they're, but I'm not using as heavy of a hand on the pillar areas because we've got rocks here. I have no idea what I'm doing, so just saying. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning, Danielle. All right. Okay, so that's that one. I don't know why I'm putting it back in place. I'm going to have to go through all of these and rearrange them in proper order because I've made a mess of them somehow. Just saying. All right, now we're going to use this one, which I do believe is soil. Or, yeah, soil. And we're going to use this one on our pillars. And we're going to take a dark gray, almost a black gray. And we're going to sharpen this one. Hello, Marilyn. The pencils are the Phoenix Color 100s, so the prettiest pencils in the world. Oh, nice, Kenny. Um, oh, that's awesome, Alex. Flowerscape in Paradise. Nice, nice. Just making sure that I didn't miss anything. Da-da-da. Nope. All right, so I've got this one here, and I will have to go through and write down the colors because I have, for some reason, mixed up the box I was using. And when I put it away, did not put it back in proper order because I'm naughty. So I'm using this gray for the shadow areas on the pillar. Okay. And under the archway here. All right. Yeah, you're going to have to, put the dots on the end, on the back end of them maybe. I haven't quite figured that out myself. All right, I'm just going through and coloring the pillars with the soil color. It's not showing up all that well because it's a very light color. I know, I know. I did not put them away the way they should have been. I'm now horrified that I didn't, because now I have to figure out how to tell you what colors I'm using without the use of my swatch chart, just with the use of my memory of what color it is. Can't believe that I did that. Usually I'm very good about putting everything back where it belongs. I was going to say, don't think it has anything to do with your pencils, my dear. I think that's just hanging out in Discord. Makes you Although you haven't been doing that lately either, so yeah, you can't blame us for it. All right, now we're going to move down to this middle area here. Do that deep shadow there. Trying to get the pencil into the shadow areas without overdoing it. Yes, I know you were in Discord on Thursday. It's Corey Nor, yeah. Yep, they get me too, but I have the tritone ones as well as the regular set. I like them. Well, I'm glad I used the app to pick the pages, because this is not one of the pages I would have picked myself, and it pushes me out of my box, out of my comfort zone. It makes me try new things. So that's always good. Um, is it mostly flowers, or is there like other? As long as this central focus of the page has flowers, then yes. Is if the focus of the page is, say, rabbits, no. Does that make sense? This is such a subtle, subtle color. Jen, 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 Jen. I'm telling you, you're pushing it. You're gonna get a spanking. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And welcome to the Patreon. There's all sorts of goodies available on the Patreon. I am putting one, I am releasing one swatch chart from the collection of swatch charts a month to all Patreon members. And of course, there are some videos for the fairies, and there's been some gifts from artists and okay. Nice. Yeah, she's pushing her luck a little bit, but that's okay. We will establish we will have to deal with that, you know. So I'm using a very white gray just to blend in some of the brown here and give a little bit of age to that. All right. And I don't know why I'm bothering putting it back where it belongs because I'll have to go through and readjust that in a minute here. All right, so I'm going to grab this box because I want a little bit more of a sandy color. So I'm going to go with a little bit of sulfur and saffron. Hopefully I've put them in the right, well, maybe not saffron. Sulfur and honey, I think, if I put them in the right order. So let's see, this one. So we're starting from this side. Alright, so this one should be sulfur. Don't know if it is or not. Yes, it should be. Alright, and then honey should be. Boy, I am just everywhere with this. I, of course, didn't put these back either. So I'm going to have to go through and put everything in order. So let's see. So it's that one. So they call it brimstone. And it is in the yellow. And it's now I'm having to check on the one that has all the writing on it because I don't have these in order. Because I was naughty and put them away without looking. This is why you put your pencils away in order. Otherwise, you're going to be like me, looking for the right pencil. I think it's this one. Yes. And then I want, so there's that one, and then I want honey. Which is, I think this one here. Yeah. All right. Yes, that's why they need numbers and English. Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm going to go through and or put them in order. Shyla will, is still here. So I'm going through with the honey, or not the honey, the brimstone is what it's called on their translation. What I might have to do is I might have to take them out of their pretty boxes. I don't want to do that. I do like having them in color order though, so I may have to do that. So I'm using this color for the stone behind the pillars. Nice. Yeah, well, that was just mandalas. Although Shyla was pretty close to your throat there. And not because she was being mean, it was just an automatic reaction. Somebody stepped on her tail. That's nice. Yep, you'd have to sneak past the Shyla. All right. I didn't realize I said a bad word. said, all right. I don't know if that's a bad word, but okay, so I'm just going through and just filling in behind the pillars and the rock work as we go down the building. Oh, yes, I said the M word. Well, that's what it was. It got torn up. It died. It was brutalized. It's okay. Well, at least the stick figures I can follow. Yeah, I would still end up with them going in the wrong places. Unless I immediately put them back into the slots, I'd still have the same issue that I'm having now of not knowing what pencil's what. Because I'm silly. Alright, so these ones here go in the yellow box. But what I might do is I might take the Asian chart, the translation part, and go through and put them in that order. I'm going to turn these the other way so I know which ones I've used. And I'll use their translation so that I can find things easier. This is the gray I used. Okay. Yeah, the Mod Podge works really well. Putting them on the end, I think, is what we're probably going to end up doing here in the corner for them, just because I want them in an order that I know where they are, so I'm not spending a lot of time looking for the right pencils. So I'm just going around the edges of the floor line here and around the door frame here. Looks like there's a person in there. Yeah, that's true. That'd be interesting. They definitely have to make it so that you can just slip them in, because if you end up doing it permanent, you're gonna end up, you know, feeling like you're ruining a um, pencil bag because now that pencil bag can only be used for that one set of pencils. So. And I move my pencils around all the time, so I would, if it was permanent, I wouldn't do it. Because like I said, I move my pencils around all the time, so. And I need, actually that's a part of a pillar. It's just been taken over by the rock. So what I will probably do is I will go through and put them all in the order of the Chinese, the manufacturer's order, with their, because theirs is in really good color order. It's just locating the Chinese symbols on the page, which is great. I'm glad that they came out with a listing for all of the colors. Trying to get these really thin lines done here for the shadows. Hey Audrey, welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. Welcome back, Dawn. She puts them in her pencil holder. I'm not Jen, but I will answer because I know the answer. Nice, Audrey. Yeah, this is the page that was chosen by the app. I made the app do my choosing for me because I can never choose. All right. You know, the ones that separate your toes while you're doing your pedicure. You can use those as well. The toenail things. All right, so just using this dark gray. Under the edge of the building here. Getting that shadow in there. That works too, Wicca. That works too. Don't you have a pencil holder, Wicca? I thought you had one. I thought I sent you one. Could have swore you purchased one at some point. Or you won one or the other. And of course, I will be doing on my birthday stream, I will be doing some giveaways. Anything that is on the physical side will be for US only due to shipping costs and that sort of thing. Shipping is very expensive, and I just can't afford to take that cost right now. So yes, yes, these are the prettiest pencils in the world. The Phoenix Color artist specialty pencils. I call them the prettiest pencils in the world. Yeah, I complete luck of the draw. We did the Phoenix Color Fili Nio last week, and this week we have the Phoenix Color Artist Grade. They are working really good in this book. Just saying. You can purchase them on Amazon or on AliExpress. Aw, well, I know you got the swatch book. All right, so we're using the light cream color for the rest of this building work. Let's put some gray in there. And we're going to put some gray under here. Getting into the steps here. No. I will be doing this week's coloring with the Phoenix, and then next week we will choose a new set of pencils. And of course, we don't have to only use the pencils. We can use other things, which we will probably end up doing for the background and that sort of thing. So I may pull out some inks and whatnot for the background. All right. Take the sandy color here. Kind of want this one here. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I stream on Saturday and I stream Monday and Wednesday as well. Those are my normal streaming days. On next Saturday, I think it's next Saturday, I have already posted all of these streams for the next 2 weeks. So if you want to ring the bell on those, I know that a couple of them are, or one of them at least, is not at my normal time because there was a conflict in times there. And I also know that during the streamathon, you will find that Amy is going to be streaming for approximately an hour into the same time as me. Most definitely, if you're watching Amy or watching me, you can definitely, pull it up on two different devices and watch us both, or come back and watch me later, whichever you choose to do. But make sure that you say hello to Amy because she is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic colorist when it comes to anything and everything. But she is working on finishing a Kerby book right now. So make sure that you go in there and say hello to her. Well, thank you, Jamie. I thought it looked very well for the sandy soil and the rocks and the building, of course. All right, now we're going to go into the candle part. Um, this one came out of this one. And we're going to grab our yellow, both bright and dark, as well as this cream color here. All right, so we're going to start with doing our little bit of light behind this figure here. And come in with the darker, like so. And I think I missed this one here. All right. Now we're going to take that gray. Nice. Yeah. Basically, the time zones changed due to daylight savings time and whatnot, and it kind of messed us all up a little bit. So we ended up with an overstream, but that's okay. I will be happy to have you all join me for part of my stream and part of Amy's, or have you, lurking in both, or, that sort of thing. I do believe that's on my Wednesday stream, I think. Yes, they are going to be burning down the house with these ones, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to use that gray brown color in the shadow areas of the changes in the candle here. And then we're going to add our bright yellow for our glow. And we're going to finish it off with the cream up here. And our dark yellow down here. Yep, time flies. It's already quarter after. We've still got 45 minutes of the stream to go. So what I'm hoping to have done is at least this one building. Is what I'm hoping to have done. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of an orange tone as well. So I need persimmon. This one. No, want a little bit more red than that. Absolutely. Like I said, if you want, you can definitely watch us both at the same time. It may be a little confusing. I find it a little confusing if I'm trying to watch two people at once. But as long as you come in and say hello, and that's always good too. So I'm adding a little bit of this color here for that fiery glow on the top of the candle here. Oh, that's good. Yes, the benefits of being retired. You get to go hang out with everybody, which is awesome. I know that I enjoy having you at my streams. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Bonnie. That's fine. So those batteries, you gotta keep them charged. That's why I do everything on a computer, because I don't have to charge it. It's all plugged in. So I'm just putting in that orange. Then we're going to add some yellow. Not going too far down the edges, just showing the glow of the candle. Yeah, I prefer one stream too. All right, now we're going to use that creamy yellow color. For the lightest part here. As we get further into the drip of the candle here. I think those are the only drips that are going to get that yellow. And then we're going to take our deep yellow. We're going to come down here into more of the underbelly here. I'm just going to blend that in. With our yellow. Oh yeah, cell phones run out all the time. Cell phones, tablets, all of those things. The batteries will run down on them. Now I'm using that gray. And I'm just putting in the deeper shadow areas here. All right, well, happy Easter. I'm so glad that you stopped by, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming in, Dawn. I appreciate it. So who is cooking for Easter tomorrow? Me. I'm going to be making a turkey and a small ham. I don't know why I'm going to be cooking to feed an army, but I've still got to run out and get a couple of things. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kenny. I do appreciate that. I'm going to take some white. You were going to, and then what happened? Just a normal Sunday for you guys? I think that's the only good thing about some of these holidays is being able to cook and get everybody around the same table and schedule for the day. Now I'm using a gray white for the rest of the candle here. Nice. Yeah, I've still gotta decide if I'm gonna make baked beans or not. I do have to pick up some green beans. I didn't realize I was out of green beans until yesterday when I was looking to make sure I had everything. So I may have to grab my hubby and run out to the store at some point today. I know my lawn guy is supposed to be here sometime this afternoon, so. Well, you know, they do have small ones down at Costco. That's what I did. I bought a small one at Costco. I already had a turkey in the freezer, so I just bought a small ham down at Costco. There's only certain ones I can eat, and Costco has one of the ones I can eat, so I didn't want to do a full ham hock. Well, you and the boys can always come over here for dinner. All right, going to start on the fire. So I'm going to take our black, and we're going to do the wick. Then we're going to take some red, 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 red. And a little bit of that yellow. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that would keep you from cooking, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to go in here with some of this brown red. And I'm just going to very, very lightly build this color for the fire. And start there. Well, you know where I'll live. And drag the kids over here. We'll have plenty of food. And then I'm going to add that orange. Add some red here. And some orange. And then we're going to add some yellow. Now this is just the first layer, the light layer, so I'm going to be building off of these colors. Going right over top of the red and the orange. I only do that if you guys do mutinous things. And then we're going to use the lighter yellow here. Be nice, Jen. Just saying. So now we're just going to start over again with the red. And I want a bit of a brighter red, so I'm going to grab another box here. And again, I'm not too concerned about putting all of these back anymore because I am going to be going through and reorganizing them. So this is a deeper red out of the red box. I'm going to actually reorganize them, put them in the color family order that the manufacturer has done their swatch charts for, or their listing for. They didn't make a swatch chart for it, but they did do a list for it. And we'll have to build from there. I want an orange. This one, more of an orangey orange, not a yellowy orange. And we're going to build this up like so. And then we'll take this one. Absolutely. Absolutely he was. No, nobody was punished. It was all in good fun. And I'm so glad that I got a couple of you with the entire thing. It was all Jen's idea. Just saying. All of it was Jen's fault. All right, and then we're going to start adding some color into the fingers. Uh-huh. Innocent my arse is what you are. Ah, yes, you must watch it. It is a must watch. Yeah. Especially for all of you out there that want to watch the mutinous mobs take over the channel. Make sure that you watch all the way through the week because they did get punished on the Wednesday. You were framed. Uh-huh. I don't think you were framed, dear. All right, now we're going to go. We're just going back and forth between the reds, the orange, and the yellows until we get to where we want that fire on the top of the candle to be. A little bit more red up and through here and through here. And down through here. And I think I want some of that brown red on the other side here. It was all in fun and one big joke, so we won't hold it against ya. My favorite color of flower is pink. The colors that I used in the base of the candle are like for this part here, or for this part here, or for this, what part? Or down here. Because they're all over the place. I don't know if down here I used a selection of brimstone, orpiment, and gray, and some um, brown tones. And then for the pillars, I used some cream tones such as light yellowish white and gray. And then for the candle, I used this light gray, which is called ghost white, and the same, oh, this gray here, the same gray that I used for the rest of the building. The candle, I'm using these colors. And I used this as our light color. But what I'll do is I'll go through and, yeah, I don't know. I'll go through and I will be doing this chart here. Um, and I'll put my colors in that order and put numbers on them or something so that we can try to stay in the same areas. So this one here is a yellowish brown, so almost a sand color. Has a touch more brown than the yellow, and that's because I added a deep brown to the shadows, and then I added the gray to that, and then the really light cream to blend it all together. And the fire here, we've added some deep orange, which is this one here, some light orange, a deep brown red, a bright red, black and two different yellows, a light and a medium. It's coming through here with the black, getting that center heart of the fire in there. Because the heart of the fire always burns the hottest. Down below the candle wax here or here. So down here is a mixture of this color, this color, and this color. So these three colors here are this part, along with this one here in the shadows, and this gray in the shadows of the pillars. So underneath all of the roof lines, we have this gray, and in the areas where the rocks are shadowed out, I have the brown. On the rocks themselves, I have this color and this color in the highlights, and this color for the pillars. So those ones. No, she will not be streaming today. It is her Easter and she is with family today. So I do believe she is at her mom's, at her parents' house. So she will not be streaming today as far as I know. And then I'm just going to blend that all together. So I'm going to take some white and I'm just going to start smushing that all together, blending it all together. Okay. Now for these little people, I don't know what to do for these little people. I'm just going to completely black them out. So they're just going to be shadows. Yeah, so she normally streams about an hour after me. However, with the daylight savings time time change, she is now starting at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is about 2 hours after me. And I completely messed it up when I was trying to figure it out and thought that she moved right up behind me, and she does not. All right. Okay. Yes, you need these pencils. Absolutely. 110%. They are beautiful pencils. All right, now we're going to come down and finish up the stones here. So I'm going to take those stone colors again. I'm going to put these colors over here because I'm going to need them for the other candles. But we're going to start with our stone colors again. So we're going to start with our dark brown. And I think that's the wrong brown. Hold on. Oh, I think it'll be alright. It's the wrong brown. I grabbed the wrong brown, so it's this one here, which is a gray brown. Yeah, that's the right one. This is a fairly dark brown that has a good touch of gray to it. And coming into all of those stones, getting those shadow areas in the crevices, as well as the side of the stone here. And I will be adding some gray for some deeper shadows as well. This is just the mapping it out basically. Yeah, they do very, very nicely on the Kerby. They are working out really, really well. All right, now we're going to take our deep gray and we're going to go into our deepest areas with that. Following that rock formation up. That was weird. I just saw something move on my desk and then it just disappeared. And it's like, ah, that was weird. I've had a little spider friend that's been visiting, so I thought maybe it was he was coming back for a hello. All right, and then we're going to take this one here, which is a nice yellow, deep yellow brown, almost a tan. And we're just coming off of the shadows with it. Like so. Yes, Charlotte. Yes, they are available on Ally. They are also available on Amazon. They are cheaper on AliExpress, but they are available on Ally. Or Amazon, I mean. For those US residents that want them quicker. AliExpress, like I said, is quite a bit cheaper. They're not an overly expensive pencil, just so you know. They color like an overly expensive pencil. They look like an overly expensive pencil, but they're not all that expensive. They're actually a fairly good mid-range priced pencil. Actually, even close to budget friendly. Yes. Yes, Audrey, that's true. Um, Definitely we'll have to get it from AliExpress, Audrey, for yourself because of where you are. But that's fine because it is quite literally the cheapest place to buy them. Now I'm taking that light cream color and I'm just blending all those colors together, like so. Yes, they are called Phoenix Color, and they come in a box of 5 different books, like, and they have different pictures on each book with the pencils inside. And they are beautiful. All right, so there we have our first building done, and we've still got about 10 minutes. We're rolling. We're rolling right along here. So, what do you guys think? Should we continue or should we do the next one on Monday and then on Wednesday? What do you guys think? Let's do the front area here maybe. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I need this one, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm on a no buy for the entire year, so I know your pain. All right, so I'm coming into the deep areas of the sand with this color here. We're gonna we're just gonna very lightly fill in the sand areas here, and then I will come back through with the deeper colors as we go along. And I know Tammy's not streaming today, however, I do have an appointment right after stream with the lawn guy, so I do have to show him what he needs to do on the lawns as well as the gardens. So if he shows up, it has been raining pretty hard, so I wouldn't blame him if he decided to wait until next week. Just saying, because it's been yucky out. All right, now we're going to take this one here. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're forced onto one as well. So this is a really light brown. And I'm coming into the shadowy areas, areas that I want to be a little bit darker because of boulders, shadow from the rock formations, as well as the waves in the sand. So if you've ever looked at sand, sometimes it looks like there's white areas and then brown areas and then yellow areas, and that's all the different waves in the sand. We've got camels here. So we've got shadows under the camels. Trying not to color off the edge of the page. Okay. Now I'm just going to concentrate on this area here. I'll finish up that area later on. Now we're going to take a little bit of that same color that we used on the rocks, and we're going to extend that brown out. Oh, long guy's here. Guess he doesn't know what noon is. I'm actually surprised that he even came in. So I am actually going to have to go here in just a few minutes. I'll let him get his basic stuff all sorted, like get his equipment off the truck. But then I need to go and talk to him and get him sorted out and financially set up, and all those contractual things. I always say if you're not early, you're late. And he is early, which is fine. All right, and then we're going to go in with this light cream color, and we're just going to start blending it all together. And this is what we're going to do for the entire landscape below the towers. So I'm just going to do up to this rock here. And then I'm going to switch you over to the main camera so you can see all of it together, and move the mess out of the way so that you can see all of it together. Because, yeah, it's a mess. All right, so I'm going to switch you over to the main camera. And there we have our first candle done. We will continue on with this one here on Monday, and this one here on Wednesday, as well as the rest of the front areas. And then we'll figure out something for the background and call it a good day done. You're welcome. Oh, nice. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I think I want that. All right, guys, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I hope that this has been at least educational or, entertaining, since I can't tell you what pencil names I've used. But I will go through and I will redo the swatch chart and set them up in color family order, and swatch them out so I know what colors are where. No more Kerby fear. Yes. No, no, no. No Kerby fear. All right, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Remember, the 2 weeks with Kerby Streamathon is coming up and starting on Monday. I'm just getting a little bit of a jump start. And of course, there will be 20 different streamers. The schedule is listed below the video. Make sure you give it a click and take a look at all the streamers and go hang out with all of them if you can. And of course, always remember to hit the subscribe button of those that you enjoy. Again, if you want to join me over on Patreon, I am having a happy birthday present month where if you join me on Patreon in the month of April, anybody that is a member of the Patreon in the month of April will get their dues refunded back to them in the month of May, unless you otherwise specify for me not to. I do have a couple that have specifically said, no, I don't want my money back. I don't want you to give that back to me, so please don't. So unless you specify otherwise, in May you will get a refund for the month of May. All right, guys, with that, always, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.